I just wanted to hop on and talk about processing and the fact that we all have our own pace and that we get to honor that. I have lived my whole life with a whole lot of structure, a whole lot of to-do lists, a whole lot of this must happen now, a whole lot of let's power through. And more recently, am understanding how that doesn't work. And so I've been just playing with the fact that I do have a different rhythm that works better for me. And I have to take time away from the to-do lists and have a lot of grace around it and really trust that everything has perfect timing anyway. And it is a little dance between showing up and not letting those self-sabotaging parts, and I don't even want to call them that anymore. There are parts that are in resistance, and there are parts that are in freeze response, and there are parts that are trying to protect me. And so it's really about finding ways to be with those parts, and then also connecting more deeply to the more resourced self and moving from that place. And so it's not fighting against the pieces that need more time and space, but also not letting those parts drive the bus, and just really believing in the wisdom of your own way of processing. Because all too often we end up having intentions, and then our systems have their own wisdom that's trying to come through, and we either fight it, so then there's this internal thing that's happening, or we let it happen, and then there's a whole other internal thing that happens, because then we have vagus nerve response coming through. Oh my gosh, then we have shame come up about not being who we thought we wanted to be, but really we're being who we are meant to be. And you have to move through it several times, feeling like you haven't accomplished anything, haven't done all the things on your to-do list, haven't performed, haven't, and then realizing that all of the necessary supporting bits have actually happened, and you do actually have all that you need, and the people around you have all that they need, and that everything has worked out. When you move through that experience a couple times, you begin to build the trust in the new ways of flowing. And for God's sake, when you feel the need to refresh and get your head back in the game, and the only thing you can think about is getting outside, please do that. It works. Just listen. If you need to dance around your living room, do that. If you need to have a soak in the tub, do that. If it's the middle of the day, you need a nap, oh, for God's sake, please do that. Your system is building up the resources and capacity for what your next step actually is. Your system is so wise. Let's start listening.